I have some advice for the world.
I swear, I seen something in what looked like...
What was your most embarrassing moment?
Probably this interview. Man, I promise you I won't be back on this crack.
This is where one man is forced to devour multiple insects at one sitting to be declared.
I increased my calories and I'm still losing.
Man, I had increased my calories and I'm still losing weight. It wasn't the plan, but at the same time, I can't say I'm disappointed. Let me tell you a story about one of the craziest fat boy days I ever had. I was back in high school. I can't even say I was fat. I was more like 170 or maybe 180. And I hated waking up in the morning to get to school early. So I always went through the cafeteria to get me a bite to eat. And the first thing to hit my nose was the smell of those delicious chicken biscuits. I can still smell them. And I'm getting hungry. I would walk through that cafeteria and get the free breakfast. The free breakfast were for low-income kids and people who just didn't have any money with them. The free breakfast was a slice of toast and a little thing of cereal. They also had breakfast pizzas. And chicken biscuits. I would always get the free breakfast because I didn't feel like wasting my money buying the chicken biscuits. I don't care how good they are. I'm not spending $2 on a chicken biscuit this big. So some days I would get lucky when one of the two lunch ladies would walk out and tend to some kid at their table. And I would stuff like 2 or 3 chicken biscuits in my pocket, go up there and punch my lunch number in, and walk off to a table with my cereal, my toast, and 3 chicken biscuits. Now, everybody loved the chicken biscuits. And there would be a lot of freshmen who didn't know shit about the art of chicken biscuit thievery. They would simply walk up there and try to hide it up under their damn lunch tray, and all damn day that lunch lady that had the duty of guarding the breakfast would be standing there on guard for the chicken biscuits, like they were the fucking queen's crown, standing up there like this till breakfast was over. Now, as I said, everyone knows that these chicken biscuits were the bomb. So one day, I had the idea. It was me and 2 other kids. We had decided on the best time to do it, the best day to do it. Hell, we even calculated what the damn weather outside was going to be. We were hoping everything was perfect because we had the chicken biscuit. This was the chicken biscuit heist of a lifetime. And man, okay, so there was one lunch lady that sat on her stool at the cash register where everybody was punching their lunch number in. And the other one would either be in the cafeteria food area, keeping an eye on thieves and shit, or she would either be off to the cafeteria tables dealing with some rowdy kids or something. So we had the plan. We had 2 kids sitting at a lunch table, being loud as fuck, making a little scene, arguing. And as planned, the breakfast security lunch lady would be tending to them. And man, this was during the time of day where breakfast had the most foot traffic. The lunch line was a fucking mile long. And the lunch lady that was sitting at the register, her eyes was strictly on people who were next in line. So I would be at the end where all the food was, with my backpack wide open, just shoveling those damn chicken biscuits in my backpack. Now, I would get those kids and say, "Settle down now." And as planned, everything was quiet. We would walk into the hallway. They called it the T because the hallway was shaped like a T. And there was this little corner where everybody hung out. And man, this shit was just like one of those damn action movies, man. Like, I had a backpack full of chicken biscuits. I'm like, "You got the money? You got the chicken biscuits?" We make that pass off. Everybody got what they were supposed to get. I made a good little bit of money off of that shit. Because, chicken biscuits in the cafeteria. Chicken biscuits in the cafeteria went for $2 and something. I had charged $3 for each of them bitches. Oh man, that was one of the most money-making days I ever made in school. And, oh man. Now, eventually, they had built a new school where, because that, at the end of my junior year, that high school was giving that property to a local college, because the city had built a new high school, a bigger high school, more modern high school. And so in my senior year, that everything was different because everybody was going to this high school. And that cafeteria, I believe those cafeteria ladies, they learned from that chicken biscuit heist, because man, there is like a damn brick wall all around the chicken biscuits. Like, I mean, not just the chicken biscuits, but all the food. There's no way that you can steal those chicken biscuits, because the only people allowed back there are the cafeteria ladies. And you had to go through this door that only opened if you had a key, and once it's shut, it was locked from the outside. But yeah, man, like that new high school had built like the fucking Alamo of fucking chicken biscuits and shit. Man, they learned from that chicken biscuit heist. But yeah, man, I believe that the way they built the new high school in the cafeteria was probably mostly because of that chicken biscuit heist. That cafeteria lost a shitload of money, and I know that they couldn't have been risking giving thieves that kind of opportunity. But man, yeah, that was one of my fat boy days, one of my craziest fat boy days. Now, I mean, I call it one of my craziest fat boy days because, I mean, it wasn't just me selling those chicken biscuits, profiting, with money, but I also kept a good amount of those chicken biscuits for myself. And man, I had the opportunity. I was blessed to have the opportunity that probably no other kid in that city will have again. I'm thankful for that. You guys have a great day.